Hi guys, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my channel where we use ordinary materials to make beautiful things. Today I am going to begin participating in the full deck challenge. This is sponsored by Shanuki Art. I will link her channel below. She has awesome stuff. If you haven't seen her, you should check her out. She's always doing something fun. In the full deck challenge, she did one. This is full deck challenge number 2. You are challenged to decorate an entire deck of cards. So I have these jumbo playing cards. They say 50 cents, but I even got them for half off of that. They were a quarter. So I went through the cards and I am missing one. I'm missing the Ace of Diamonds, but I thought I would just use one of the jokers and then I would still have my 52. And I would even have an extra joker for 53. So I love the size of these. I think it's a lot of fun to have something this big. So I'm gonna start with the joker and then work my way through the others. Because I think the card I'm gonna do today, you're not going to see the number anyway. So I think that's okay. And then we'll see the back. All right, so I'm gonna start with applying a napkin. Oh, I guess I should tell you the challenge. That would help, huh? So you can do her technique and kind of follow along with her, or she will give you the prompts and you can do it any way you want. So I thought I would just sort of do my own thing with her prompts. So the prompts for card number 1 are numbers, a bird, bright pink, and a hole punch. So as you can see, we certainly have bright pink. I have some flamingos. As soon as I saw the flamingos in my stash, I knew I had to have those for this challenge. I have several hole punches. I have just a regular hole punch. I have one that's a flower. Then I have a corner punch. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use or some combination thereof. For numbers, I have a lottery ticket, there's a receipt, here's a tour ticket, here's a little, faux bingo card. What is this? This is a monorail card, and then a couple of tickets with numbers on them. So I thought we'd just cut some of those numbers off. Okay, I'm having trouble separating this napkin. I know I should just get a piece of tape that would do it. There we go. Voila. Voila. So I've rounded up all of the stuff here. So I thought we'd just have some fun. I think I want the edge down here. Should we start with the napkin or should we do the numbers and then put the napkin over the numbers? I wonder if we can see the numbers through. Let's just lay a few things on here. How much could we see through? Oh yeah, we'll be able to see them through. Well, maybe let's start with that then. That might be a good choice. All right, I don't want the whole bingo card there. I kept saying I was gonna start the full deck challenge on the first round that she did, because you can go back and watch her videos at any point and see what she's doing, and she shows you lots of different techniques and all kinds of stuff, and I kept saying I was going to go back and do it, and then I just never did. I just never seemed to manage to get started on it. Let's see, this is gonna be down there, so we don't need to cover too much. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of randomly stick some numbers down. About there, so yeah. So I'm happy that she is doing it again. because I want to join in, but I'd actually like to start from the beginning, which is what I'm doing. So that's fun. She has a flip through on her channel of all of the finished cards from the first challenge. So if you get a chance, hop over there and look at that, because her cards are really cool. There's one that she made like a paper doll, and there's this whole dress is made out of fabric and paper and all kinds of stuff, and the card is cut up, torn up, and mixed in with that, so you can still see the card, but it's not overtly, you know, a playing card. So I don't know what all we're gonna put on here. Let's see, there's some more numbers. My glue's drying up there. My losing lottery ticket. I don't even know from when this was from. Let's see. Does it say when the draw was? Oh, this is October 21st of 2020. So it's pretty old. Okay, maybe crisscross across there. All right, let's see. Is that going to be enough to show under our napkin? I think so. All right. Let's go ahead and get some glue going here. Probably should have brought over my glue mat, and I'm going to have to grab it. Let's see. That way I don't keep getting glue on my work surface and everything doesn't stick. That would not be good. I've never done the napkin over things like the numbers here, so hopefully that will work. We'll see. The purple glue will dry clear, so we don't have to worry about seeing it underneath there because it will dry. Let's turn it over here and already got glue stuck to my fingers, of course. Oh, it's been one of those days. You can, of course, just tear the napkin around the edge, but I thought I would like a straighter edge on this one. Oop. See, now of course I have pushed too hard and torn the napkin. Boy, I really squished some glue out there. Wow. Okay. It's all right. Good thing it dries clear. Okay, so our focal point is going to go here. So we'll still see the numbers behind. And I just couldn't resist when I saw this napkin. Although I feel like I may have turned it the wrong way. Like, I think I meant for it to go this way, and I turned it a different way because I used a different corner. I used this corner instead of this corner. Oh, okay. When I laid it out, I had it this direction. I wonder if it's too late. Can we take it off? Should we take it off? Do we want to take it out? I wonder what happens if we just put another one over it. Can we just put another one over it? I'm betting we won't be able to see the numbers very well. At that point, I'm thinking we're not going to get to see it. It's going to block out the numbers. Okay, well, we'll just deal with it the way it is. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and put my focal point on because most of what I'm going to do is kind of dress up around it. So we have our numbers making up the background. We have our flamingos here. I really just don't like it nearly as much without that. So now I'm thinking, I really wanted that way. Okay, so what if we just put another layer over that part, but not the rest of it? Maybe that would be a way around this. Then it would just look like another layer of greenery behind it, which is fine, but it wouldn't cover up the numbers, which is not fun. I'm just having a tough time today. I seem to be struggling today because I really just want that. Oh, now see, that's kind of nice. See, I really want that up here because I liked how that looked with the flamingos. Okay, so how are we going to get the glue on here? Because usually applying glue to a napkin is not a good idea. All right, let's try. Well, very carefully. I'm usually a little too heavy-handed for this, but we'll put some on and we can put down around the edges. Oh, maybe that'll work. So get that there. Okay, and then maybe go under here. I hope that purple glue dries pretty soon. I just keep looking at it going, okay, it dries clear. I know it does, but I've got a big glob of it and I didn't realize I had that much of it. And oh, good heavens. I'm trying not to tear it. One of my cats is crying because I have closed the door to the studio and he's outside the door because he wants in. That's a little better. I'm really hoping that purple goes away soon. Oh, alas. What can you do? Okay. So I want to put him on here. And here's my thought. He was standing like there was some kind of water looking stuff here, but I didn't want to put him in the water. I did think about it. But I decided I really wanted to go with the kind of tropical. So I thought we'd put him down and then put some trim down here to cover up the bottom of where his feet aren't. So we need to figure out at what point, since this other one is sitting down here on a rock. Maybe it's a tree stump, I don't know. All right, so if we get it, right, if we put it so his feet are all the way down to the bottom, then that should cover it, I would think. Yep, I think that's gonna work. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our little guy on here. You know, it's kind of cool when you have a challenge because, you know, with parameters like pink and a bird and that kind of stuff, because then it's just a matter of how you're going to tweak it and make it your own. But you don't have, you know, you don't have to go like through your entire stash. What am I going to use? So sometimes it's nice to have somebody else choose what you're going to use. Okay. There we go. What do I do with my little card? I just want to press it down to help it bond there, but I don't want to tear the napkin, so we'll do it from the back. That's good. I'm really sorry about all the paint on my hands. I've been doing other stuff today, and I was playing with some paint pens, and then they leaked, and it's kind of been a comedy of errors today. So I love how this trim has the same colors as these other things in the napkin. So let's put that down. We got to do our hole punch somewhere. I'm not sure which hole punch we're going to use. I really like the little flower though, so maybe we'll punch out some flowers instead of apparently I can't talk and do this at the same time. I start doing this and I stop talking. So I'm thinking the flowers might be fun, although it's a little big. But it was kind of interesting on the one that I watched from Shanuki Art. She just kind of randomly punched holes with just a regular round little hole punch. It's not wanting to stick. Come on. So apparently I didn't get enough glue under there because it's just not wanting to stick. Try it again. So if you have an old deck of cards lying around, I hope you'll join the challenge too, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm not going to do all of them on camera. We might stop and do a check-in every now and then. But I thought I'd do the first one, and certainly when we get to the end, I'll do the last one and maybe do a flip through of mine, because I'm sure she'll do a flip through of hers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I was thinking I might do some kind of theme throughout, but I'm not sure about that either, because I'm going to follow her prompts. So although I think definitely there could be a theme. There could be a theme with birds or flowers, or, you know, some kind of trim or something on all of them. You know, we'll have to see. Okay, so we've got numbers, we've got a bird, we've got bright pink. We have bright pink here, here, here. Now we need the hole punch. So I don't know, should we do a big flower? What do you think? One over here, maybe? I left a big hole, didn't it? I don't know, I kind of like it. I was thinking maybe not, but maybe a couple of those. Maybe one over here. Should we put it here? Maybe up here. Maybe up here across some of those numbers. Oh, I'm struggling with it this direction. No, I should just turn it over. Now I've messed it up here. I gotta line it back up. There we go. Well, those are fun. We'll have to save those and do something else with them. Okay, so that's two. No, third one down here maybe. Over in here. Down at the bottom. What do we think? Right in the middle. It's kind of hard to decide. I think it needs a third one for balance. Oh, see, maybe I shouldn't put that on. There we go. We could do one down here. Over this way a little bit. Maybe a little bit of the rock. All right. There we go. All right. Now that's kind of fun, really. I mean, I suppose I could have, you know, hole punched something and then put it on with the holes showing, but it'd be kind of cool to maybe put these back on there. Where could we put those? One here. Well, that might be fun. All right, let's put our words on there, and then we'll add some bling, and maybe we'll add those back. Okay, so I usually don't put a sentiment on things, but I haven't done the cards, and that seems to be sort of the thing to do with some of the cards. So I have some stuff that's way too big, like that one. Adventure beckons. We could always cut that down. That might be good. I have this. Be brave with your life. That one's kind of fun. We could put that up here to kind of balance out, you know, the crossways here. I have this that says fantastic, and we could cut that down too. It doesn't need to be nearly that large. I just have a word that says birds. We could do, you know, it's like fantastic beasts. We could do fantastic birds and put them there. I have this little cutout that says magical thinking, which I thought might be fun. Let's see. And then I have this one, but it's far too big. Okay, so far I think I'm liking the Be Brave with Your Life. I think that might be fun. We could put that there. See about some of these little flowers. We put those back on. Maybe one there. Maybe one down here. I like that. I think we should definitely put those on there. And then I think we should put some bling on them. I'm just gonna spread this out a little bit. There. Yeah, let's put it there. I think that's fine. It just accentuates that it's part of the card. There we go. Let's go ahead and put our words on there. Then we'll dig through the bling. I've kind of thought lately that I just don't put enough bling on my stuff. I know a lot of people do the vintage style and they don't put a lot of bling on there. And I like the vintage style and I look at it and I think that's fun. I like it. It's pretty. And then later I go back and I think, but it doesn't have anything sparkly on it. So I'm thinking I may have to start putting more sparkly stuff on just because I like sparkly stuff. All right, I got all kinds of stuff here. This even looks like it goes with that. You could put that there. All right, might be a little big. Got some jewels. I've got some stars. Maybe Be Brave with Your Life with this little star, maybe. I don't know, kind of like the repetition of this shape. Since there's a little hole punch with that shape, it seems kind of fitting to repeat it somewhere. Just maybe among the other flowers. So let's hang on to that one. I've got a couple of those, although I think one's probably enough. Let's see, I also have some pearls that are kind of blue-green. I was thinking might go with that, or we could put them across the bottom. I have some pink jewels. I have some dark green jewels. We could put on there. I have some multicolored jewels. You could put down the side or across the top. And some gold and silver, but I'm thinking I really don't want those. And then I have some pink pearls. So let's start with some of the jewels. And I'm thinking we might want a line of jewels across the bottom there. Oh my God. I'm sorry for all the rattling. It's just sticking. See, it's just par for the course for how my day's going today. Let's cut a little line of jewels here and see how it looks. Right across the bottom there. Just to accentuate. I don't know, do we like the green? Maybe we should put the green, some little green jewels on some leaves over here. That might be good. Okay, so then let's try, we could definitely do some pink, or we could do some yellow down there. See how the yellow looks. The yellow's pretty. I like that. Or there's pink. I know we're supposed to be doing bright pink, but I think that might be too much. I think I like the yellow. I think I want to do some of the green on some of the leaves. So let's do the yellow across the bottom there. See if it'll stick. If it doesn't, we can always add some glue to it. Sometimes though, since it's going on to a paper napkin, it usually sticks to paper pretty well. Let's see, how many more is it going to take there? Oh, that may be just right. Look at that. Just want to trim off that little piece of overhang. Okay, I like that. That's nice. Across the bottom, pull some of this yellow from here. There's a little bit of yellow here. Like that. Let's see. Do we still want that flower? Maybe up here. Maybe on top of that one. No, we might want it on top of one after all. It's a different number. The punch has 6 little petals, but that has 5. But that's kind of fun. I kind of like it up there. All right, let's see about where we might put some on some leaves. I think that one. Do we want a few there? Should we go down the row like 2, and then 3, then 5? Maybe. Let's try that. Okay. Let's do 3 on the next one. It's a little wider. We could probably do side by side 2 little rows, but, and then what about the last one? 1? Yeah, maybe just 1. Then we've got 1, 3, 5, and our little odd numbers, except now it's going to stick to my finger. I kind of like that. Should we put any behind over here? Do we need any here? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Should we put anything on the flamingo? Or should we just put some stuff around him? Maybe we should put some little jewels on these flowers and put the one big jewel up there. I have pearls too. Again with the wrinkly, sorry. Crinkle, crinkle. We could put one on each little petal. I think I like that one up there actually. I wasn't thinking I was going to, but I do. So, so I'll glue him down. There we go. shadow gone there. Let's see. Now, do we want one on each of these? Let's see. If we put some little pearls on each little petal here. And down here, maybe we'll just put one in the center. So they're all a little bit different. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna have to start putting more blingy stuff. I just love the pearls and the rhinestones, and the jewels. I think I just need more of that in my life and in my art. Definitely more my style. And that's the point of a challenge, right? Is to take some thoughts that someone else has, some parameters, and make it your style. And I think my style is over the top and brightly colored. What about one little jewel in the middle? Of course. That's fun. Okay, and then down here, this kind of goes over the edge, so we could just put one in the middle so it doesn't compete too much with the yellow around it. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm feeling like now that the flamingos are kind of going to the background and they're supposed to be the focal point. So I think I'm going to get a charcoal pencil and go around the edges. Okay, I'm back and I didn't get a charcoal pencil. I got 3 gel pens. I thought we'd try them out here to see how they look on the napkin. Decide which one would be best to use around. So I like the glittery ones. This one is fluorescent. Oh gosh, which one to choose? Because this is very much that color. I don't know. I think the dark, I think, would make it stand out more, make the flamingo stand out more, but I really like the pink glittery. Let's see if we did it on, if we were doing it down here on a flower, that really makes it stand out. That just blends too much. You can see it, there's a little bit of glitter, but I don't think it's gonna be, dark enough. And the same with that. You can see it, but I don't think it's gonna be dark enough. So, all right. This kind of charcoaly, it's kind of a charcoaly gel pen. And I'm just gonna trace around the flamingos if I can manage not to get it on the flamingo. I'm just going to trace around the flamingo cutouts here. Good thing about gel pen is it wipes off if you get it pretty fast. That's helping, I think. It's got some black marks here. We can kind of accentuate those a little bit. I think the tracing just gives it a little something. You got a little bit of sparkle there, and it's a little bit of black, just gives it a more defined edge. I'm always tempted to go too fast though, because when I go fast, I mess it up. Sometimes I mess it up when I go slowly too, but not as likely. I'm looking at the black here on his beak. We could give that a little bit of sparkle. See? All right, so we'll just add a few little here and make it look like we did it on purpose. That's the best thing to do. If you think you've messed it up, just add a few little marks, because so I keep trying to go along the edge here and my pen keeps jumping up. So we'll just add a few little marks. What is that Bob Ross used to say? You know, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. So that's what he would say and do, I think, is just incorporate anything that looks like it might be a mistake into the picture. So we can, you know, kind of go along with that and do a little bit of where there's some black lines here. And then that'll just make it look like our other lines are there on purpose. Put a little bit of that shading with those lines. Eye. That looks good. Yep, I like that. That looks good. So we've got him. Should we? Yeah, I think we should go ahead and do the one laying down back here too. I'm just having the best time. I know this is silly, but I'm so happy to be doing this full deck challenge. So this is just, I'm looking forward to doing these cards. I'm not sure if she does one every week, like a new card, a new little parameter every week. that would make sense, which then in that case it's going to take us a year to get through them, but that's okay because it's just something fun to do every week. Then we'll give him some sparkle on his too. Go here. Go along some of his shading as well. A bit here. Okay. All right. I think we're going to call that one done. I'm really loving that, and I'm really happy to be doing this. I hope you will check out Shanuki Art because she's got some awesome stuff. And again, I will link her channel below, and it'll be fun. Hope you'll get some cards and play along because this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, until next time, remember, use what you have to make your life more beautiful. Bye.